if the people watch Pharaoh, they get drowned, it didn't affect them. That's their business. Right? The Syrian was there, he's telling them all that stuff. What does that mean? You work for the cause of Allah. If Allah sent with every prophet and messenger a hassler, a buffoon, a clown, a troublemaker, that's what the book says, then what do you think the Negro's going to get? He's not, he's just trying to be a religious personality. It becomes normal. Okay. So what I'm saying is, the next several years for us is thankful, gratefulness, and the great Negro Party. I wish everybody was there. But all I can sing to them is, I'm not going to blow my shot. It's a time and period in history where you have to make a decision. It may come several times. But if all your life is centered around your favorite subject being history, and you get a chance to play a part in it, and I ain't exaggerating, I believe this is the major part during our time where we are in America. Nobody else is saying the things that should be said or even trying to do it. And we're the only ones with a balanced approach. And guess what? The mean old white man can't do a thing about it but little girlified stuff. It don't matter. He can't do it. By his behavior, he is stumped by his own self. He arranged every bit of this stuff. He's the one that sent my friends to me to start me to selling dope. And some crazy person picked out some different stuff and put it on the thing again. But it's not organized correctly. All it do is help us. But it has some things me saying that I was dealing dope for the white man. I've said that 500,000 times. Everybody been dealing dope. Who the hell they been dealing for? The question is, how many realize it? Out of all the drug dealers and criminal-minded organizations, how many of them use their resources towards civil liberties, liberation movements? How many of them, when they realized what they was doing, stopped themselves, stopped their own black ass? I've been looking, I converse with my homeboys. Even to this day, we can go into detail about this stuff. When I was the Imam in the penitentiary, all the brothers, when I first opened the Masjid in Oakland, everybody that was coming, we used to have a Sunday program too. Not at Juma, a few Muslims came. But Sunday, the program was packed with jailbirds. All my friends was gangsters and what have you, because they didn't want the people to think Big Hank went crazy, he got religion. So they came and filled the place up until it got up and rolling. And they went back to jail. Why did they go back to jail? Because they just wouldn't stop. And no matter, we would talk about it in detail. The white man got your number, man. You can't beat it. One of my good friends, I remember, when they used to wear them ponytails about 20 years ago. He was older than me, so he was 47 then, getting a few streaks. I said, man, I was right down 82nd Plymouth. It's right by my, so man, about the time you don't think you ought to pull back now, call it a day. I'm going in one more time, I'm going in deep. The right connection. Because once you big, see, once you get a taste of that, kind of spoiled. The only thing about it, people go back the rest of the night. They never, it's like that hit of the crack pipe. You get that one joke, you don't get it again. People usually, they get big, they go in the prison house, they get all the information on them, all the snitches surround them, and the white man never get big again. They drag him out, go back 9 years. Bam, 9 years. It's a long time. I was telling somebody I never did a long time. But no, by the time I got grown, on this case right here, I used to go to prison for a couple of years or something like that. That ain't no big deal. But that's more if the white man get a paper case like that, just a false statement on the doggone, they do 6 months or 2 weeks or something. Remember this guy, they had to get ready to go to jail the other day. They said, he's gonna go to prison for 2 weeks. And they were saying, he's going to prison. You can't get nobody in the penitentiary in 2 weeks. You gotta be in the jail, they got transport. By the time he ain't going to the penitentiary. He's gonna stay down there. Because right now, that's the one telling on everybody. Mm-hmm. Hey, boy, look here. They do it to niggas too. You get to living good, then you sit in that penitentiary about an hour or two and look around. And the white man come in there and say, well, Johnny boy, you help us out. What's the Negro used to be here, Rayful Edmonds? The FBI laugh. I saw a program on TV. He was telling on everybody that they brought him a bucket. He said, you gotta bring me a bucket of chicken. They brought the nigga a bucket of chicken. I had to get told on everybody. I'm sorry. I ain't going out like that. I ain't gonna blow my shot. I know what this thing means. I'm sorry. And I ain't going nowhere else till I get ready to go. And they the ones better watch. You know that you gotta be realistic. The white man is so afraid. You got to remember what's been happening to him. He started this. He arranged 80%, some of the stuff I arranged, but he's there all along the way. In the bedroom, on the airplane. Me and this cracker, his companions, all during this period. He's watching and studying and maneuvering and got everybody involved. And then you go past that period and you start doing right. You start doing right, you start calling the numbers. You know that cracker, what he's doing? Ask yourself, is that Peckerwood paranoid or what? Well, why don't he kill a nigga then if he's so bad? Because that boy done got voodooed. We done hoodooed that cracker. With goodness, with righteousness. Not bad, no bad. They already know ain't no bad coming from here. Ain't nobody going, hallelujah, cracker. You know, thank God, the old boy is set on fire. Hallelujah, call everybody. That's right. That's not our position. But our position is firmness. This cracker and his informers keep him up on a day-to-day course of what's right what's wrong and what's happening. And this cracker has psychological iceboxism. That's when your mind frees up on you. That's what's happening. Now the white man put out stuff that it ain't like that, and I'm just having kindness with you. The white man ain't kind to nobody. His mama, his uncle, and nobody but his dog. And he got a horse, he'd be nice to them. Right? The white man is not kind, I'm sorry.
He said the dog is his best friend.
And he mean it. Expectation. We expect to do what Allah gave us the ability to do. We expect to live through this period and to carry out an environment where black people can be proud again, where they don't drag their hero through the street or throw him down in a well or something. That's what the people need. They need to see somebody publicly standing up for truth, for no reason, with no animosity, with general goodness. That's all. That's our job. That's our job. That's the job we're going to do. They used to have a saying, pimp or die. Niggas used to say that. Some of them meant it, but after a couple of punches, they kind of give up a little. But this is what we're going to do. No, this is what we're going to continue to do. When Allah gives you the opportunity, the chance, and you know where you are because the subject is historical, that's why they say, we ain't gonna blow our shot. Other people blow their shot, their chance, had a chance. That's not gonna be our story. Nope. Confront, transform, and transcend. Answer the historical religious call. If you do, la tatrabu, no blame on the people. You can't blame the people because the people are only people. The people was afraid of Pharaoh. He dazzled, right? They dazzle the people. They dazzle the people with anything. The American people are like, you have to feel sorry for them. They don't remember nothing. You can tell them marbles today and airplanes the next, and they just say, yeah, man, it's marbles. No. Oh, airplanes, it's airplanes today. Do you know what a marble is? No, you never heard of a marble. I don't know what you're talking about. Right? They tell the truth. They don't remember. That's why these people can get on there and lie so much. Because don't nobody remember. They don't remember last month. They don't remember 5 years ago. Call it fact checking. They don't do that now. With what we can, this, I'm going to close. Success package for young bloods. This is the oldest credit that it's been around. We passed these out in Oakland. The dates, one of them is 4/28/81. That's when I was in the penitentiary. When I was getting ready to leave, they had a program for me. That's deep. Self-image psychology, 1985. Proper use of time, March 85. Organization, 1985. Project awareness. Just like this stuff right here. Drugs and their effects on the community. anything we was involved with, we used all that knowledge to try to tell people what it is. And what it do to you, and everything else. And the stuff they try to do to us, tactics deployed against the Islamic movement. This is 1997. And they're still trying to project that same old stupid, punkified stuff. And we done already drove to a whole new place, right? And they're still there, trying to get back to where we ain't even thinking about going. Okay. 85 again, goal setting. So right now, as we were saying the other day, our simplest thing is goal setting. We set goals. So our goal is to go back to California, open up our Masjid. We're going to type up a letter or a flyer that we'll take to the police department. And we'll tell them we're going down to our Masjid and we're going to open it up. If the door is locked, we're going to open it. The door is too locked, we're going through a window. If I feel like it, I'll bring a sledgehammer and knock the door down. Because the property is ours. Right? It don't make no difference how they feel about it. Somebody called me yesterday and said, we're going to have you put in jail. I said, that's fine. They don't read the court record or nothing. But I wouldn't be surprised. The happiest, I would be very happy to go to jail again. If they knew how happy I was. Can you imagine, I'm gonna close, can you imagine going to a jail, having been in jail a decade? I mean, you go to jail down here for a day or maybe 2 days or something. That's not, those are like going camping. No, can you imagine? You go into these old jails and you're seeing some of the people that you knew 40 years ago. Hey man, how's it going, man? Yeah, man, doing good, you know. Just getting out that dog, you know. My 4th go round, you know. Yeah, they might be snagger tubes and stuff like that. They might be same age or a little younger. A few a little older, most of them die off pretty quick though. And you think, man, that's what the white man wrote by my name, the same thing he wrote by his. That's what the white man had scheduled for you, the white man, not Allah. And you know, his program works on most of the people, because they're not, most of the people go according to that fool's program. Like if we don't do our job, what's the world going to look like if it's still here 5, 10, or 20 years? Let's say 20 years. If we don't fix it, I say we, participating with other peoples. This la tatrabu, no reproach, means that if you're going to do some good, you're going to have to do it with people. And there's no sense of wasting your time. Like the man in old Greek mythology. Y'all remember the guy in Greek mythology that went around with a lantern all the time? The people, you might have seen it in the book, he got a lantern all the time. They said, what are you looking for? He said, an honest man. That's 1,000 years ago. So, you take what you have, first with yourself, remold, reshape yourself. Then you do the best you can to shape a good environment around you. And then you try to teach and train people to spread that it's the same old revolutionary or evolutionary process. That's our mission here at Masjid al-Islam. I don't want y'all out there, listen, not to get hung up on the government can do. The government right now can come in here, take me to jail, and they could pop me upside the head. Technically, they could shoot their brother, and they could get away with it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing, right? I mean, a lot of them would like to do that. Then a lot of them wouldn't like for it to happen. I don't care what team they are. The ones that want to do it, the ones that don't want to do it, they don't have nothing to do with what we're going to do. Why? Because they don't have nothing to do what we went through in our life already. We earned that. We have to do that. So will everybody else. If they're going to go to heaven, Allah is gracious and merciful, but they're going to have to do some work to get it. If they want to play on this team, they're going to have to grow. They're going to have to keep breaking the record. We breaking the record just like them Africans run the marathon in 2 hours and 1 minute. That's the same record. We done broke the white man's record on longevity, stickability, bounceability. I have read Negro history. I never found nobody to bounce back, to come back, to divert, to recover, to renew, revive as many times as we have, as well as we have. I just haven't seen it. I just haven't seen it. So we got that record. But is that record good enough? Absolutely not. It's good enough for today, but it ain't good enough tomorrow. For tomorrow, I mean tomorrow, Monday. It ain't good enough for Monday. It's just we did the best that we could for this time. Now, we gotta go all the way. If you don't do it, you're gonna have a bunch of shitheads running your world like they are now. That's the way it is. And it's not gonna get better. You think Don is the biggest fool in the world, don't you? We thought George was too, tell the truth. We thought Ronnie was. We said, boy,